All right, so that's giving us a little bit kind of an interesting thing there. Now let's work on these claws here. All right, so the claws, let's just zoom in. And we want to give this a little bit of sense of depth. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select these, hold down the Option key, kind of make a copy of that. I'll make that a little bit darker. And we'll actually push it back here. And so this kind of gives us, if I move this the proper way, it kind of gives us that depth that we want with our tool. Now what we want to do though is we want to kind of make sure like this right here doesn't look right. So we're going to go in and using the direct selection tool, I'm going to manipulate this by selecting that anchor point and just dragging it up. Same thing over here. Actually I want to select this one. Oops. Select that anchor and move that over there. Same thing here. I'm just going to select that anchor, move it over to this one, so that this kind of just feels a little bit like we've got a three-dimensional kind of hook there. And we'll select all this, we'll group it, and then actually let's move this kind of behind this right here, so it just kind of feels like it's more part of that. And then we can select this, and since we already did all the work, Command C, Command V, and we'll get rid of that there, and then just bring that over. And once again, set that behind it. All right, and another thing I just want to show you really quickly is say that I want to move this because I don't want to have both the arms up like that. So what I can do using the white arrow is I can move these different items. So I can, if I move this anchor over here, you can see that it kind of moves these items. Now let's bring this tool, this hand, whoops, over here. And now I want to rotate this. So I can use my rotation tool. Now when I do this, let's zoom in some. You can see that there's this little dot here. If that dot is the place where it's going to rotate. Now what's cool about this is if I drag this dot down to here, I can then rotate and make sure that it actually gets there. That is going to be a point. So I can actually rotate this just like I would on a robot, so we can kind of get it where we want.